What's up YouTube, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we have the new Axial SCX24 Gladiator on the bench. And so I recently got it today at my local Hobby Town USA. I picked it up for $149, a little bit more after taxes, but I highly recommend supporting your local hobby shop before you shop online. I did get it in this beige color, and there's a couple new things that are updated from the typical Jeep or C10 SCX24 that's out on the market right now. And so one thing is it has an extended wheelbase, it has some scale accessories, and I believe it has a new remote. And so let's get into it. So here is the new SCX24 Gladiator. So got that little zip tie right there. Oh, it definitely feels a whole lot longer, holy crap. So as you can see, I do have a C10 in the background so we can compare them in this video. So here it is, it's a Jeep Gladiator. This is Jeep's like truck they recently came out with. Maybe it's like 2 to 3 years old. But yeah, it's a little bit longer than a normal SCX24. You definitely can feel maybe definitely a weight difference too as well. So here I have a stock C10 that I will be turning into a monster truck on the channel really soon. So I had this already in the box, so I thought, oh, perfect time to compare the two. But we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, here is the SCX24 Gladiator. And so one thing that's really cool about this Gladiator compared to the rest of the SCX24s is that it has a Velcro strap. So the body is held on by Velcro. So that is pretty cool. And I believe it comes with another set of mounts for the body if you want to switch it out to something different. But I really do like the Velcro, kind of eliminates the body mount point there, makes it a little bit more scale. If you could say that. And so one thing to point out, to note with this Gladiator is that it does come with some scale accessories in the rear. So it has an overlanding kind of setup with this pop-up tent. I mean, it doesn't pop up, but it looks like a pop-up tent. I believe it's branded Tough Stuff. I believe Tough Stuff is a real pop-up camp company. I'm not too sure. I thought I saw it somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's a licensed sticker there, but yeah. There's that. We have some gas cans, and then there's a jack, as you can see, if you can kind of see it in there. There's a jack. Let me get it from this side. There's a jack in there. Kind of hard to see, but there also is a shovel and looks like an axe. And then on this side we have the what are they called? I forget. But these things, the tracks when you get stuck. The recovery tracks, if that's what you want to call them, and you can remove them off of the rack, which I've seen in quite different videos. So there is the recovery track, which is pretty cool. So this Jeep definitely has the scale look compared to the C10, which there really isn't much. And so I did mention this, but I realized after crawling it for quite some time that the shocks are also a little bit different. The spring on them feels a lot stiffer than the stock spring on the C10s and the Jeeps, and I assume that's because of all the accessories here in the back. They need to be a little bit stiffer so it didn't squish or rub in the rear, so that makes sense. But back to the video. Let's get into the electronics. So here is the new, or I don't know what to call it. This isn't the normal ESC that comes with the rest of the SCX24s, unless you consider the V2 Jeeps that are starting to roll out. So it's a little bit new. I know some Fury Tech products don't work with the new ones, so that's something you might consider in the future if you plan to go that way. We've got the normal battery, we have the AS1 servo, the links on the bottom, so this is something new. So the links in the rear are drastically longer than the links, not drastically longer, they're a little bit longer than the links that come on the deadbolt. So this is my Ultra 4 build, and it has deadbolt links in the rear and in the front. And so as you can see here, the links are definitely longer on the Gladiator compared to this Ultra 4 that has the deadbolt links. And so that means also a longer drive shaft. That also opens up the possibilities for using longer bodies, hard bodies in the future, or longer just Lexan bodies that companies will make in the future. So that's pretty cool. That's another new feature for the SCX24 Gladiator. Another thing I haven't even mentioned, because I can't really see them, it's pretty interesting why they tinted out the windows, but there is a little guy in there. If you can kind of see his silhouette, it's kind of hard to see, maybe see it up front here. there's the cowboy guy, and so there is seats in there, as you can see. It's kind of hard to see for you, but I can see them barely. There's seats, and you can see that the scale guy, or the scale driver, and the seats are screwed in by a couple screws right here. I believe looks like it's just one where the guy's head is. Maybe you can move it, I'm not too sure. Maybe you can pull on it in the bed or something, but there's a scale driver and a scale interior on this Jeep. So I think that about covers everything on the truck itself. So let's get into the controller. So here's a comparison of the chargers. So this is the one that comes with my C10 and all my other builds, and here is the new one. So I mean, are these parts different because of manufacturing shortages with materials, or is it actually an upgrade? So I don't know, it's kind of hard right now with COVID, but maybe it might be a mix of the two. So here is the new controller. So it's quite a bit different design than what we've seen with the previous SCX24s. So this is my controller that I use for my little guy racing parts, Ultra 24. And so it's a little bit different. As you can see, here's the old design. This has standard channel 3, channel 1, low, medium, high, the steering radius and all that stuff, bind button. And this new controller has a lot more buttons on it. So we have an option for channel 4, channel 3. We open it up and there is throttle, steering, binding. You can adjust the trim for the steering, for the throttle, direction, power on and off. There's quite a different design here. And so, like, again, is this because of material shortages, or is this because this is an upgrade? I couldn't tell you, if I'm honest. But there's that. So let's get the batteries in this thing and turn on this Gladiator. Bam, and there we are. So there is the Gladiator. Oh, okay, something very interesting is happening. This thing feels a lot smoother than normal. Oh crap, wasn't expecting that. Oh, it's for sure an electronics upgrade. That's not a material shortage upgrade. It's for sure an electronics upgrade. Oh, for sure. Yeah, those electronics in there are definitely an upgrade, not a material shortage cover up. That feels a lot. This feels a lot smoother, in my opinion. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, so let's see what these buttons do. Okay, so channel 3 on the remote. I'm looking right here. Bring it my way, turns off the lights. Oh, that's cool. You can have the lights off with this Gladiator. So moving it back is off. Having it in the middle is on. And going up is flashing. So yeah, I probably will never use the flashing, but I like the option to turn them off completely. That's pretty cool. Then here on the controller, you can see it has a red light and a green light. Not too sure what that could mean. Red LED, green LED. I'll have to read the manual, but that's something new. And this wheel is a little bit of a different design. Not too much of a big deal, in my opinion. I wonder what channel 4 does. Channel 4. I don't know, because channel 4 is there for something in the future that you could plug into your channel 4. So what else? With the literature, Axial now provides a sticker, which is pretty cool if you ask me. I definitely like that. Got some spare parts. Oh, the body mount that I was telling you about. So there is an option for a body mount if you want to drill a hole in the shell. And then you have an extra drive shaft part. Standard L key that comes with everything. Battery information. And then the Jeep Gladiator literature. So yeah, so let's compare them to the C10. So here is a stock C10, completely stock, and here is the new extended wheelbase Gladiator. And so as you can see, over the top, if you line up the wheels, the Gladiator is about an inch and a half longer. When I line up the wheelbases, yeah, even with the bumper and everything. About an inch and a half longer, maybe an inch longer than the stock C10. That's pretty darn interesting about it. And it looks like these wheels on the Gladiator are the black Jeep wheels that come on the Jeep and the deadbolt, but they're in chrome compared to the stock C10 wheels. And I know these tires are a little bit different as well. These are, what are these? Trail Grabber MTs by Nitto. And on the stock C10 you get, I can't even remember the name of them. BF Goodrich. Dang, it's so hard to read. I couldn't tell you if I tried. But yeah, so there's definitely a tire upgrade there as well. But looks like bumper, pretty standard stuff, got the same servo. Steering links look about the same. Skid plate is the same. Assuming battery tray, ESC tray is all the same. For about $149, you can get an extended wheelbase SCX24. Possibilities kind of open up with that. This could be a trail truck. It doesn't have to be a rock crawler like these other builds back here. This could definitely be something just go on the trails and just drive for a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Or you could go the crazy route and do some pretty crazy things with like different bodies and stuff like that. Maybe do like a sandrail build, who knows. But possibilities do open up. Got in this beige color. My opinion, I like it over the blue. But yeah, so just wanted to get that video out to you guys today. And hopefully you get one. Let me know. Are you planning on getting one? Planning not? Has the price increased too much for you? It's only $15 more. But yeah, so C10, Gladiator, Ultra 24, Ultra 4. Got a lot going on the channel. Monster truck build will be coming up with this real soon. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel. Peace out.